we're cooked. I don't know if you found out, but editing's basically over now. You might have had big dreams, big hopes of being a full-time editor. It's completely out the window now. You need to go get a job at McDonald's. In fact, I heard KFC pays slightly better, so I'm going for KFC personally. I have friends who are going for Subway. Burger King is offering some pretty good health insurance, so we're also looking at Burger King. Obviously not. There is a massive thing I want to talk about because this is totally a big topic. It's been a big topic for a while. Will AI replace video editors? And I have some interesting takes on this because I have tons of data. So, bit of a hard start to the video. Let's go ahead and backtrack a little bit. I've been a full-time video editor, creative content person since I was 17 years old. I dropped out of education when I was 17 years old. I'm 27 now. I've been a decade in this game. I've never worked a normal job in my entire life. Every single dollar I've ever made, the entire lifestyle that I've built for myself is directly off the back of the content editing game. So I see two splits in the world right now. One, you have the creative who is very excited about these new AI tools. And then also you have the creative who is more of a, for lack of a better word, and for me trying to be on the positive side, I'll call them a purist. They're a purist. Fuck AI. AI wastes too much water, right? That was a genuine argument that a guy that I used to know who maybe at one time I might have called him a friend, definitely not a friend now. Not because of the AI, by the way, just life takes you in different paths. But I was watching this guy's video the other day and he's making a video talking about how he just lost his job as a video editor and he is looking for new opportunities, and almost every single opportunity mentions some type of AI, which is totally backwards because there's many clients right now who don't give a flying fuck about AI. They just want great videos made. Let's say a YouTube creator or a coach or a business operator, whatever. They're hiring a video editor, not for the AI tools you know how to use. They want a great video made. That's it. Do you think there is a reality where these clients who want to outsource the responsibility of getting the great video made do a full 360 or full 180 rather turnaround and they say, hey, I'm gonna go spend hours every single day researching all the new AI tools and finding a way for me to replace my video editor and for me to sit here prompting back and forth with AI to get an amazing video? This is not gonna happen, genuinely. So let's go ahead and break this down from a outlook perspective, and I'll give you my thoughts on where I kind of see this industry going, because I don't believe that editors are gonna be out of the job. In fact, if you look at developers, and we have a totally different industry, totally different niche, they've been hit the hardest by AI. Claude Code, if you haven't used it, it's fucking incredible tech. Like if you're paying for any website builder right now, whether it be WordPress, whether it be Card, whether it be maybe you're OG, you're on Wix, right? Just cancel that subscription, go pay $20 for a Claude subscription. Claude Code will just build you the most incredible website you've ever done in your entire life. So if you look at that, you say, okay, cool. Coding has been disrupted absolutely massively. I, as someone who has no fucking clue how to write code, can write incredible code and build incredible tech products. And we literally launched a Upwork competitor, the VP Plus marketplace. We have new jobs coming out for video editors on the marketplace every single day. A lot of that was built with Claude Code. Obviously, I do employ developers as well because there's more advanced stuff like escrow contracts, keeping the money in a secure pool before it's released to the editor and blah, blah, blah. So I do still hire developers, but a lot of the front end of that, almost all of it, was built with Claude Code by dudes who don't know how to code. And by the way, check the link in the description. The VP Plus marketplace is cracked. If you're looking for clients, we have clients every single day. They're coming, they're hiring our editors, and it's super easy. Ding, 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 the VP Plus marketplace. But if you have looked at the Twitter articles and stuff like that, you think coding's gone. It's completely dead. It's actually not. In fact, in a lot of companies right now, they're hiring more developers, not less. They're not saying, hey, like, let's like replace all our junior developers with AI. They're saying, hey, we need more developers who understand how to prompt the AI tools even better. So a developer that's already pretty good with now AI can make incredible stuff, right? My dev Fahad is a lifelong coder. I've worked with him for 5 years. We built video games together. We've built 100+ websites for clients together. He's the architect behind a lot of the more advanced systems in video production plus, and he's pretty much 50-50 code himself and then also AI. And we're building stuff at a rapid rate. And it's the reason why we're able to bring so many opportunities to video editors, because we've built amazing tech that helps clients find our editors much easier. So there are actually more jobs going for developers, not less, because of AI. And I believe that video editing is going to be the exact same. The goal right now for you as a freelance creative or a video editor or even a YouTuber, right? I have a big batch of different video editing related people who watch my channel. So shout out to you if you're in those categories, is not to doom and gloom and say, oh, my days are numbered. I'm probably going to be out of the job in the next year or two. It's, hey, let's go ahead and use these tools and see how can I just be a better creative? How can I shave off time from areas that I really don't give much of a fuck about anyways? I'm talking about captions or rough cutting your videos. AI can do this stuff really well. Like, I haven't rough cut a video myself the entire 2026. I use AutoCut. This video is not sponsored by AutoCut. I just actually use their tech. It's great. Like, chops out all of the mistakes I make. It chops out all of the pauses and everything. And then it also does all my L cuts for me. I still have to come through and clean some stuff up and find some takes that I preferred, but it genuinely saves me like at least an hour per project. Maybe there's someone watching that's like, Jack, it's my favorite part of the video. I fucking love rough cuts. Cool, do it yourself. That's no problem. I'm just saying I'm not super passionate about rough cuts. I'd rather skip to the fun stuff. We're not sponsored at all in this video, but another shout out to Submagic. They're great. I don't do any captions myself. Why would I? Submagic does it all for me. Does it really well. That's the area that I see myself falling into, is this is rather than being the age of editors being replaced, it's the age of the AI enabled creative. The creative who is savvy enough and smart enough to say, you know what? These are great tools. Holy shit. I don't have to rough cut. I don't have to do captions. Can I use these to get like 80% of the way there and then still come in and clean it up myself and add my own creative flair to it? Yes, absolutely. So that is where you should be looking at this from. Not AI is this terrible thing that's coming to steal our jobs and it's going to be the worst thing ever. The apocalypse is here. And actually, holy fuck, this is the best time to be a creative ever because we can tell better stories. Like, do you understand that if your client gave you a vlog, right? And you had to tell the story of this vlog and it was a group of friends that went to Rio de Janeiro and they were cruising around having an awesome time. They just filmed GoPro footage, right? I've got a GoPro somewhere. Let's find it. Cool. They just filmed GoPro footage in the car and they were talking about something. You can now just go use AI to create a drone shot of the car driving through Rio de Janeiro. That's fucking awesome for storytelling. Holy shit, we can create new shots and tell a better story than we could before. Sign me up. Let's go. That sounds great. Do you see where I'm coming from? And yeah, I just totally don't agree with the fear mindset of AI is the worst thing ever. AI is wasting so much electricity and wasting so much water and I'm going to be a purist who never uses it. Well, good luck spending 10 hours on a project that I spend 7 hours on. In fact, if I charged $500 for a project and it took me 10 hours, my hourly rate is $50 an hour. Great hourly rate. But if I then shave off, and I'm sorry, I dropped that at 17, so I now have to do the math. If I now shaved off 3 hours and I'm doing that same video in 7 hours instead of 10, my hourly rate is $71 instead of 50. Yeah, I don't increase how much the client paid me, but I do increase how much my hourly rate is, and I can then fit more time in for other projects, and I'm just more efficient and I'm faster. Also, a lot of the tools, some of them are shit. My Twitter is almost unusable now. X Twitter used to be amazing. I used to scroll through and get genuine sauce. I'd scroll through and be like, wow, this is fucking awesome. There's so many, great posts here. Now, dude, everybody's just faking that this new tool does amazing things. Like even literally today, Adobe teamed up with Claude and they added Adobe use case inside Claude. You can now prompt Claude to create stuff with Adobe. And they have the Premiere logo on there as if Claude will now edit your videos in Claude, right? So you can back and forth with Claude and you edit your video. But then I go and try the tech. And even though everyone on Twitter is freaking out, like this is revolutionary, Adobe finally did it. If you're a creative, you're out of the job. You go use it and then actually Claude can only resize the video. So it's like, yeah, cool story, bro. If my video is landscape like this, Claude can now just change it to vertical, which took me 2.5 seconds anyways, and like 20 other apps already did that. Fucking CapCut can do that in one export. A lot of this stuff is kind of just headlines. So then also it's about you looking through the noise and trying to see, okay, what is signal and what is noise? And a lot of this is noise. A lot of this is just demo videos. We're in the age of the launch video, which actually, if you're a video editor, launch videos are great to get into right now because every single SaaS company has to do this big launch video, and Twitter is this platform and this stage to roll out your launch video, and then the launch video always makes it look 100 times better than it is. So the point I'll leave you on here is, hey, go test this stuff. I've been integrating AI into my workflow in a bunch of really niche areas like rough cuts, like captions, and it saved me a ton of time. There are also tons of headlines that exist. This AI tool's changed the game. Replit, for example. Oh, Replit just replaced motion designers, but then it didn't because it's so mid compared to what an actual like After Effects Pro can do. I suggest that you become the AI enabled creative to be empowered and to be better at telling stories and saving time, and not the doom and gloom purist who I just don't relate to and don't even like. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the video. If you are looking for clients as a video editor, we did launch our freelance marketplace. It's called Video Production Plus, and we have new clients coming in there every single day. Check out the link in the description, join, and we can get you clients. There's new clients coming out every single day. $1,000 jobs, $2,000 jobs, $500 jobs, VSLs, ads, short form, absolutely everything, and they're exclusively available to the editors inside our marketplace, Video Production Plus. So top line of the description, check that out. Also, if you are looking to land clients on your own, you say, Jack, fuck your marketplace, cool, watch this video. It's a 1-hour deep dive into everything I've learned in coaching 3,000 students over the past 3 years on how to get their own clients. So that's a unlisted video. You can only access it here. Click it, 3, 2, 1, see you there. Peace.